The startup ecosystem in the MENA region have been accelerating in an unmatched way. It's been growing in different areas, in the number of talent that we're seeing and the number of startup companies that are emerging every day across the region, in the size of liquidity that we see in the market and the number of venture capitals that are emerging in the different stages, and the number of angel investors and the different solutions for financing. On top of that, there has been really a speed of the change of the pace of regulations, which allowed a lot of companies to start new businesses in different sectors. With all of that happening today in MENA region, there has been a need, for programs and accelerators that could be increasing the number of pipeline. In Sanabil 500 MENA Seed Accelerator, we have been actually creating this value to a lot of founders. It's been almost 2 years now, and this is our 4th batch.
The program runs for an intensive 12 weeks and covers topics such as sales marketing as well as building a product. But most importantly, it really sets the growth mindset in founders to make them well set up for what they will be facing after the program, which is to build a great product business that will scale in the region.
So first we meet here in Saudi Arabia for 2 weeks where we do lectures and hands-on experience workshops between marketing, sales, business development, product, any tech-related admin ops, basically everything that the companies need to have a good start.
We're focusing on pitch prep and fundraising. It's all finished with a big demo day here on stage in Riyadh.
These are incredible mentors, an incredible program. And we're definitely, our mindset, our strategy, where we're heading forward is in a completely different trajectory versus where we were when we first started.
Honestly, I wish I did the program a year ago.
Our fellow cohort founders, the 500 team, the mentors, the investors, and the alumni, I think the way you all bring it together for us, I think really adds a lot of value to us.
And then with the 500 team and mentors, they help you to think about things differently, to unlearn, to adapt, to try. So that's good. And the 500 team, you tell them, I want to open this door, and they'll open that door for you, or whatever you're asking. It's been they're like genies.
But one thing beyond that is how to build startup culture within your own organization. The culture that we were able to see that the 500 team was able to create amongst not just the founders, but the mentors and themselves is a culture that I'd love to build and create within my own team.
Thanks to 500 to make us think big and think globally than locally than we used to.
Good evening. Welcome, Your Excellencies and our esteemed guests. It's an honor to welcome you all here today. And what an amazing turnout. We're filled with joy to have you all with us here tonight. With the completion of our 4th batch, we now have 54 companies that have graduated from the Sanabil 500 MENA Seed Accelerator. We're proud of each and every single one of them. For 12 weeks, we worked closely with them at our office in Riyadh as they develop new solutions and work on products in various sectors, such as e-commerce, fintech, and health tech. My team and our fantastic, dedicated mentors
that come from startup and sector experience background have coached them into business strategy, development, fundraising, and growth. One of our founders described a moment with one of our guest speakers as a moment of enlightenment, and that she was ready to conquer the world. I want to give a warm thank you to our community mentors, investors, friends, and everyone who spent hours and hours with our founders, opening doors, sharing words of wisdom. That surely goes a long way with the entrepreneurs. So thank you for giving back and choosing to dedicate time. Before we start, please help me welcome Sarah Al-Mubarak, Head of Business Development at Sanabil Investments, to share a few highlights on the journey of Sanabil 500 MENA Seed Accelerator Program. Sarah, please come to the stage.
Thank you, Amel.
You're welcome.
Hello, everyone. It gives us a great pleasure to welcome you here for our 4th Demo Day. We at Sanabil have been focusing in investing in groundbreaking ideas and transforming them into tangible realities. We commit more than $2 billion every year in global private investments throughout the different stages of the business lifecycle. Through our partnership with 500 Global, we focus on the early side of the cycle, thus establishing the Sanabil 500 MENA Seed Accelerator. To date, through the accelerator, we deployed $9.7 million into 54 promising companies. 19 of those companies are based in Saudi Arabia, and 17 of the non-Saudi ones are already expanding here, with 8 of them already issuing their foreign investment license. Aside from Saudi Arabia, the companies come from Egypt, UAE, Bahrain, Oman, Palestine, and the UK. Those companies that operate in a variety of sectors have went on to successfully raise $17 million from other investors. They have reported generating in Q3 of 2022 more than $15 million, with half of it generated in Saudi Arabia. The companies employ 1,300 people, with 219 of them being Saudi nationals. And what makes me particularly proud is the increasing proportion of females working at these companies. As of today, the companies report 499 female employees, with 134 in Saudi. As we look at the day ahead, I'm pleased to announce that Batch 4 has 15 companies that's been carefully selected of an applicant pool of 570 applications. The companies come from Saudi Arabia, UAE, Egypt, and Oman. Today, we have demonstrations from companies from different sectors: fintech, health tech, agri-tech, and e-commerce. In closing, I wish the best of luck to the 15 companies. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. And Sanabil Investments have been instrumental to the Sanabil 500 program, and we've witnessed amazing outcomes. As you highlighted, Sarah, we're super proud of our founders and everything they have been achieving. Now it's my honor to welcome Courtney Powell on stage, the Chief Operation Officer and Managing Partner at 500 Global. Welcome, Courtney.
Thank you, Amal, and good evening, everyone. I'm Courtney Powell, Chief Operating Officer and Managing Partner of 500 Global. It's my pleasure to be here tonight with your excellencies and esteemed guests to celebrate this incredible night where you're going to see the top entrepreneurial talent from all across the region share with you the exciting companies that they're working on. More than a decade ago, 500 launched with the concept that great founders and talent in all corners of the world. And today, we're confident that this thesis is proving true, as more than half of our 49 unicorns from around the world have originated from outside of the United States. And we know that it won't be long before that number increases as more game-changing companies come from the Middle East. As a testament to just how quickly this region has grown in terms of its entrepreneurial ecosystem, we're proud to share with you tonight that from our first fund, which was a 2018 vintage, we now have over 13 companies valued at above $100 million. That's an incredible amount of growth in a very short time. So we'd also like to extend a warm thank you to our partners Sanabil Investments for not only supporting this program, but many other incredible initiatives, as well as SVC for continuing to support our program as we continue to contribute to the ecosystem. Thank you all so much for being here. It's such a pleasure. We see so many friends and supporters in the audiences who have supported us throughout our journey, and we're looking forward to continuing to do more together. And to the Batch 4 companies, we're so excited for you. Good luck tonight, and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Courtney. All right. Well, it's always amazing to watch the founders sharpen their skills. Before the program, they come with these amazing ideas, and there's a lot of growth that happens during these weeks. So we're going to witness, some of the numbers and some of the achievements they have gone through in the last 12 weeks. It's time now to have our lineup of founders. I have to warn you, our founders have different talents besides being, business people and besides, the ability to grow and do all of these stuff. So let me start by introducing our first founder. She's a concert pianist, a singer, and she's a songwriter with some of the songs on top charts. She earned her master's degree from Oxford University and was the only Arab who graduated from their applied linguistics program. Why this matters to the company? Let me welcome the founder of Stuck to tell you why. Asma, join us on the stage.
Just 3 weeks into launching, Imkan Education came to us and signed a 100,000 Riyal deal. Here's why. Companies lose business when they don't use the right language to communicate. That's simple. They write reports, proposals, emails, legal documents, marketing materials. Why is it a problem? Because 68% of employees in MENA speak less than basic English. And those with great English can hardly write an email in Arabic. And companies are spending billions to fix this problem. Language training is great, but it takes forever. Agencies are complex with limited resources. Online solutions are not customized. Allow me to introduce Stuck, a live, on-demand technology platform that combines artificial and human intelligence for a language support solution that actually works, not only for English, but for Arabic too, a market that is severely underserved. From translation all the way to copywriting, we're instant, we're accessible, we're customized, and as simple as a click. We cover 16 time zones. That's a 24/7 language support solution that has your back. We help companies cut costs, save time, localize, comply, but most importantly, communicate. And that's why in just 3 months, with 0 marketing costs, we're at a revenue of 200,000 Riyals in subscriptions and commission. These are some of the companies that we work with. They cover a range of industries because language is a part of every industry. And with Saudi Arabia's master plan to become a center for international trade and art and culture, we need to be language ready. I'm Asma Naga, founder and CEO, ex-British Council, with my co-founder and CTO, ex-Amazon. Together, we make language support accessible so that no person or business ever needs to struggle for words. Come talk to us.
Thank you, Asma. Our next founder has won the volleyball nationals in the UK. But besides his love of sports, he has a bigger passion for Michelin star restaurants. as he has eaten in over 100 of them. Please help me welcome the founder of 86 to the stage, Abdul Qadir.
We launched earlier this year in the Emirates, and we earned $3.7 million in our first year. We are growing 20% month on month. We've signed up with some of the largest food providers in the region, and we have integrated with the largest Saudi POS provider, Foodex. Now, we're ready to launch in Saudi. Hi, my name is Abdul Qadir. I have 30 years experience in the hospitality industry. I set up the leading F&B consultancy and opened over 200 restaurants globally. I noticed they all face the same problem, procurement. So I assembled a team with strong F&B background to tackle the problem. You see, chefs love to cook, and managers need to take care of their guests. But actually, they're wasting 60 hours a month placing over 140 orders. The market is so fragmented, how are they expected to efficiently place their orders based on the quality, availability, and price? The suppliers are struggling to keep up with demand. In Saudi Arabia alone, they're manually processing over 150,000 orders a day through WhatsApp, email, text messages, and door-to-door sales. They're collecting cash payments and unable to collect insightful data to make meaningful business decisions. And that's why we created 86, a marketplace that enables restaurants to order from a wide choice of suppliers. Now, chefs, managers have choice based on price, availability, and quality. They're able to place their orders and track it efficiently. The suppliers are benefiting too. Now they're receiving their orders digitally. They can update their catalogs and use our marketing tools and leverage the data insights such as flagging expiry dates to minimize food wastage. We are focusing on the two largest HoReCa markets in the region, Saudi Arabia and the Emirates. Their combined market is $60 billion being generated from over 70,000 restaurants. We are taking a commission on our marketplace, and we are rolling out our SaaS model. We're just getting started, and we're ready to scale. In 2021, we built our tech ecosystem. In 2022, we achieved $3.7 million of GMV. In 2023, we plan to do 10x in Saudi Arabia. We are connecting the F&B industry.
Thank you, Abdul Qadir. Our next founder is one of the youngest to run for federal elections in Canada, nominated by a national party. She also turned a local family butcher business into a national brand of frozen burgers, available now in major retail stores in the US. Please help me welcome the founder of Walze, Humaira.
Assalamu alaikum. People have been saying Saudi's plan to build the biggest projects in the world, like NEOM, the giant turtle yacht, and become a global tech hub is too ambitious. One of the measures the kingdom is taking to reach these 2030 goals is to attract the best talent. Hi, I'm Humaira. I was one of the first hires at Vettery, and in just 2 years, we were acquired for $113 million. We then acquired Hire.com to become the largest tech talent marketplace in the US and Europe. And now I'm bringing that expertise here. In just a year, we onboarded clients like NEOM and other leading Saudi brands. We now have 130 companies signed up, and over 4,000 deeply vetted top-tier candidates from companies like Google, Meta, SpaceX, Careem, just to name a few, in 95 countries, all open to exploring opportunities. So we all know that the biggest problem for companies, besides cash flow, is hiring. Companies are still relying on expensive agencies that are slow and local, or posting on job boards, hoping that one day the right candidate will ever find them. But the truth is, the best candidates are not applying to jobs. You actually have to find them yourself. This is why Walze, a digital recruitment platform, reverses the job board. So instead of people applying to companies, companies apply to people. Companies also create their own profiles to promote themselves to talent in other markets to give them a competitive edge. The Saudi recruitment market is valued at over $50 billion, with initiatives like Sadaya's $20 billion just to attract AI talent to the kingdom. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has a grand vision to be the nation of the future. Walze plans to fuel that vision with the best talent in the world.
Thank you, Humera. Our next founder started work at the age of 8 with his father and their FX business in Egypt. Later, he worked on Shell acquisitions of BG and many more. This experience led him to start his fintech company in UK. Then COVID hit. And now we have him here and his team building this company in Riyadh. Please help me welcome the founder of Devon, Peter.
I'm Peter, co-founder of Devon. I have over a decade of experience in financial markets. I worked with businesses of all sizes, and they all had one problem in common: cash management. Currently, there is no easy way to analyze or forecast cash in real time. Financial managers still need to log into multiple banks, download Excel files, consolidate them into one sheet, and do the analysis manually. And this process is time-consuming, error-prone, not secure, and does not allow cash forecasting. Without a clear visibility into finances, business risk, missing payments, missing out investments, or simply losing interest in their idle cash reserves. And that's why we created Devon. Devon is a SaaS platform that automates cash management and provides instant reports for financial managers. We help them by integrating their bank accounts and accounting data into one user-friendly dashboard, allowing them to check the health of their business now and forecast their future cash positions. We empower financial managers to make informed decisions quickly. Well, you're probably wondering, what about accounting softwares? They don't manage or forecast cash flow. They only do bookkeeping, which is exactly the difference between hiring an accountant and a CFO. We're currently running our beta version with Riyadh Bank, and we have a list of clients eager to work with us once we fully launch next month. Last year alone, cash management business represented $18 billion in revenues and expected to be $25 billion in 2027. In our MENA region, cash management is still an untapped business, and that's why we're currently focusing on Saudi Arabia, a market that has $330 billion in deposit accounts. And later, we'll expand to Egypt and larger CCC. Our team got the tech and the financial expertise needed to tackle this huge opportunity. And this is just the beginning. We're currently working on payments, bid bonds, and embedded finance. Managing cash is easy with us.
Thank you, Peter. Our next founder has an MBA in finance, business intelligence, and marketing. He worked in 6 entities over 17 years in different roles that led to a compiled experience to build his venture today. Please help me welcome the founder of Mudakhir, Gibran.
Mudakhir is the ninth largest market cap, has the largest market cap in the world. Yet, 60% of Saudis do not invest their money or have a plan to do so. Why? They don't know where to begin, what to invest in, and even more importantly, they don't have the time to figure it out. And that is why we started Mudakhir, a personal wealth management app that provides automated and recurring investment services. With Mudakhir, users can select their investment goal. Our algorithms will provide them with the right portfolio, and they can instantly monitor the growth of that goal. We have made investment easy using algorithms and AI, and have provided flexible deposit plans to ensure that users can accomplish their personal aspirations, such as owning a home or buying a new car. And we're doing this with 0% trading commission fees, disrupting the current broker market in Saudi Arabia, while we generate revenue using subscription fees for premium services, along with market-making commissions. We have integrated with our partners and work closely with GCC regulators, and have recently received our license from SAMA. I'm Gibran al-Shahrani, with over 15 years of experience in capital markets and policy development, along with my co-founder, Walid al-Mutayri, with over 14 years of experience in technology across different industries. And together, we are tackling the $51 billion in assets under management, with over 6 million investors, giving us an opportunity of 13 billion in AUM. This concept has proven successful internationally, with the top 4 global companies raising more than 4 billion. And now we're bringing this concept to Saudi Arabia and the region. If you'd like to join us in bringing wealth management to all, contact us.
Thank you, Gibran. Our next founder has once designed one of the top-selling Christmas gifts in the US. She has a patent for it. She still makes money out of that. And from that joy to another, she represents the calorie police among her colleagues and friends. Let's welcome the founder of Nutrical, Sonia, to the stage.
Make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong.
Leading brands such as Necopti, Trace, and IG Group of Hotels are working with us to comply with local regulations. Let me tell you why. The governments of Saudi Arabia, India, and the UAE have recently mandated showing comprehensive nutrition information on menus. And why is this happening? Because diet is at the root cause of most health conditions, especially obesity. Over 150,000 food businesses in the GCC need to comply right now. But when it comes to compliance, they face certain challenges. They can either take physical food samples to labs, which is a very inefficient process, very expensive and time-consuming, or rely on unverified online sources that do not cover regional data
and can lead to errors. Nutrical fixes this. We are a food intelligence platform that generates calorie and nutrition reports and also tags food for allergens. We combine the USDA database with our proprietary database of local ingredients, making us the only GCC-specific platform in the entire market. We enable food businesses to instantly generate labels and compliant menus. Whenever their recipes change, they can keep all of it updated. We have over 100 active clients paying us annual subscription fees. They've cataloged more than 40,000 recipes in our system. We're doing $10,000 in MRR right now and are growing strongly at 20% month on month. Even the governments of Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi have approached us to power their initiatives. My name is Sonia Ashar. I'm the founder and CEO of Nutrical. My team and I come from tech, entrepreneurship, and the food service backgrounds. For us, solving the compliance challenge for the $60 billion food industry in UAE and Saudi has just been the first step. Now, on top of this food intelligence layer, we are building integrations. These integrations will enable food businesses to not only streamline their operations internally, but provide personalized experiences for every single consumer.
But I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song.
Thank you, Sonia. Our next founder lived across 7 countries: India, UK, South Africa, Thailand, Australia, UAE, and Oman. And in all of them, he worked in technical roles in companies like Tata and others. During COVID, he used to support labor via providing food and supplies. Well, and at that time was the spark of the startup. Please help me welcome the co-founder of Monarch, Nutrical. Please welcome to the stage.
Follow me. One voice, one family.
We are the next generation to strive for a new
Hi, I am Nikhil, co-founder and CEO of Monarch Services. We launched 10 months ago, and we already onboarded 60,000 migrant workers in Oman. Meet Ramesh. He is our lifetime Monarch user. When he moved to Oman, he didn't have access to basic financial and life services, such as bank account, debit card, insurance, or emergency fund. Do you know, he was unable to send money to his family in India. He had to hide his saving under his pillow, and he couldn't afford to get sick. There are 30 million migrant workers in the Middle East, and every year 2 million more coming just like Ramesh. But those migrant workers don't have access to basic financial and life services. That's why we built Monarch, beyond the border financial inclusion platform. We onboard workers from their home countries, transport them to their work countries, and set them up with the bank account, debit card, insurance, and other life services. Now, workers like Ramesh can work with the peace of mind because they have access to our 100+ service provider network, giving them lifelong safety nets. Apart from this, we manage entire HR onboarding process for our B2B clients, provide them employees' bank account, insurance plan, and renew this plan every year. We earn a commission fee on every service provided, and we also charge subscription fee to our corporate clients. As a former immigrants, we experience this problem that we are solving firsthand. Our highly skilled teams come from technology, financial services, and corporate strategy background. We have 60,000 workers in Oman, We are launching UAE and Saudi market soon, and we are confident to onboard 500,000 workers within a year. Still, there are 20 million workers in these countries. Currently, we are opening thousands of bank accounts, thousands of insurance policy every single month. Join us in this social mission to contribute in Oman 2040 and Saudi 2030 vision.
Thank you, Neco. Our next co-founder is a doctor who's passionate about horseback riding and writing poetry, and that creativity surely inspires innovation in his venture. Please help me welcome the co-founder of Medicare, Fahad.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Fahad, co-founder and COO of Medicare. A couple of years ago at my clinic, my purchasing manager told me, "Doctor, we can't order this item because our fax machine is broken." Yes, it's true. Even in such an advanced industry, the medical supply procurement is antiquated. Doctors are still using faxes, WhatsApp, and phone calls to purchase their supplies. And they have no way of learning about a new or alternative product without visiting showrooms, unless they use a middleman who charges up to 100% in premiums and might not provide the best quality. Vendors, they are just as frustrated. They are hiring a large sales team, paying a middleman, and renting showrooms. They are losing money on every purchase and compensating for order errors. That's why we created Medicare, a medical supply marketplace that enables clinics to purchase their supplies directly from vendors. Doctors now can easily discover new products, compare pricing and reviews, and request order quotes directly from multiple vendors. With online ordering, clinics can save time, decrease cost, and have peace of mind. Vendors win too. We reduce their sales expense by 25%. And since all orders are digitalized, there is way less room for error. We earn a commission on every sale and will charge vendors a SaaS fee. We are tackling the 200 billion riyal medical supply market here in Saudi Arabia. Since launching our new platform last month, we have onboarded 42 vendors. Our sales are growing 50% week over week, and clinics keep coming back. Every clinic has made a second order. We also just signed a 1 million riyal monthly recurring order. My co-founder, Dr. Salman Mayana, and I work with a team of doctors and marketplace experts who understand the need of our solution and how to scale it. We are Medicare, and we are advancing the healthcare industry with just a click.
No doubt we feed on this energy every day, and I think all of us, investors, ecosystem builders, we feed off our entrepreneurs and their passion and their will to innovate and to really give more. Well, thank you to our founders. Thank you for your support. We still have 7 companies eager to present their startups. But before we have them on stage, I want you to help me welcome the first sand artist in the Arab world who has been featured in Arab's Got Talent. Shaym Al-Mugheri, the sand is yours. Here you go.
Oh, thank you, Shaima. You took us into a different journey in a different world, and I couldn't take my eyes honestly off it. But it was amazing watching the room, actually, waiting for the story to perform. But thank you so much for your art, for your creativity, and I think that's how we experience the different ways of creativity in different forms. So we're going to continue to our 7 companies, and our next founder now. Basically, she has crossed the English Channel on fin swimming at the age of 16 in about 7 hours. She has an interesting life story that inspired a chapter in a best-selling book in Egypt. Please help me welcome the founder of Egab, Dina.
I worked for the BBC for 14 years. I saw firsthand how entire countries and regions were reduced to a single story of war, terrorism, or oppression. I also saw how foreign correspondents were flown in to cover very complicated issues without knowing the language or understanding the culture, leading to superficial and stereotypical coverage. The result? Media outlets are losing audiences. Research shows that 40% of people worldwide avoid the news because it's inaccurate, untrustworthy, and depressing. This has prompted the media to start thinking of localizing and diversifying their content. And that's where Egab comes in. We're a platform that connects media outlets to exclusive, high-quality, original stories by local journalists. Instead of flying reporters to far locations, we never news breaks. We give news organizations access to local reporters who know their communities best. And instead of going through hundreds of story ideas, we give media outlets access to original, vetted, fact-checked stories. We currently work with 23 paying media outlets who love us because we help them stand out in a very busy market. Our network of local journalists across 30 countries also love us because we accelerate their careers. We earn up to 50% commission on each story, and since launching our platform in September, we've made over 30K in revenue. Every year, the industry spends 65 billion on news content in newspapers and magazines alone. This doesn't count TV, radio, or other formats that we also provide content for. And we have the right team to capture this market. I'm Dina, founder and CEO. My team and I come from the BBC, Bloomberg, and the Wall Street Journal. Journalism is the first draft of history. And we are changing how history is written through the eyes of locals. Let's write history together.
Thank you, Dina. Our next founder loves extreme sports and exploring new limits in different continents. This is his passion, simply going out of his way to achieve his goal no matter what was the way. Basically, routine does not exist. Please help me welcome the next co-founder of Karaz, Suleiman.
2 years ago, my daughter got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. We drove 7 hours for a 15-minute consultation about how to manage a condition that would last her a lifetime. There are over 500 million people living with diabetes worldwide, and nearly half of them suffer from complications. In fact, every 30 minutes here in Saudi Arabia, there is a diabetes-related amputation. On average, doctors spend 15 minutes only with their diabetes patients. And they only have 4 data points to create a treatment plan. This can lead to life-threatening misdiagnosis or even ineffective treatments. So I assembled a team with deep expertise in digital health, diabetes management, and AI to solve this. I am Dr. Sanabil. Together with my team, we created Karaz, an AI diabetes management platform for doctors and their patients. We connect users' wearable devices to our mobile app, turning health data into health intelligence. Now doctors have access to 25,000 data points and a data-driven recommended treatments. Our users also get lifestyle recommendations to sleep better, move more, eat healthier, or even connect to the community to help them achieve their goals. They also have 24/7 access to healthcare providers and a marketplace with Kara's approved food and supplies. Clinics pay a monthly SaaS fees, and we get 10% commission out of marketplace sales. We have 1,500 active users, and we are growing 25% month on month. We helped our users achieve 3 million goals and increase their mobility by 20%. And now, we won the Digital Health Award, beating out Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins University. Now we are in contact with the Ministry of Health for a $3 million pilot that could scale to 300 million in just 2 years. We are Karaz, and we are here to empower people and the healthcare ecosystem.
With that police in our office, I lost 3 kilos. I tried to avoid him after that and not try to use the scale, not try to use the app. But good for everyone who's trying to really lose weight and monitor their health. All right, our next founder. He once saved the life of a friend as his body temperature dropped to a life-threatening level on the top of a mountain. This founder surely has displayed so much hustle and determination. And a fun fact, he also comes from the same city of Mo Salah, the football player. Please help me welcome the founder of Amwell, Shadi.
I'm Shadi, founder and CEO of Amwell, a Sharia-compliant crowd-lending platform for SMEs. We are profitable. We are cash flow positive. I'm excited to tell you how. In Egypt, SMEs are struggling to fund their businesses. Their bank loans get declined, take too long a process, or have aggressive repayment terms. On the other side, personal lenders are actively looking for good investments. But last year, they lost more than $500 million due to fraudulent businesses like Ponzi schemes. They have limited short-term investment options, and most of them gives low return. Amwell is solving the $5 billion funding gap for SMEs in Egypt. With more than $250 billion in capital, personal lenders are actively looking for good investments. Amwell makes it easy for SMEs to receive loans from personal lenders. Because we finance only transactions, such as a large purchase order, our due diligence only takes 4 days, and it's easier to approve. Our flexible repayment options remove the stress of monthly repayment plans. With Amwell, personal lenders can diversify their portfolio, achieve a higher ROI, and insure their loans against most business risks. Our business model is simple. We earn an 8.5% commission fee from every transaction we process. Since our launch, we have funded over 80 SME with zero default, and our lender received 20% return annual. And we signed a contract with Azimuth to manage $1.2 million of their assets. We are successful because my team and I have extensive experience in finance, corporate scale, and technology. We believe people power people, and Amwell gives them the tools to do it.
Thank you, Shadi. Our next founder has led the Female Driving Project at Abdulatif Jameel Motors, an initiative that impacted over 100,000 women in Saudi. And from a driving-related project to his venture today, please help me welcome the founder of Joy, Faisal.
Assalamu alaikum. Owning a car is awesome until it breaks or needs maintenance or even something small like an oil change. Then it's a hassle. You need to search online through all the different service providers for every service you need, comparing prices, checking availability, researching quality of service, and of course, scheduling appointments. Now, imagine operating a fleet. Multiply this work by hundreds or even thousands for drivers and their cars. That's how we just signed a deal with Hunger Station to support their 500,000 drivers. Plus, we are in an active contract negotiations with 2 of the top rideshare companies, totaling more than 400,000 additional drivers. This is why we built Joy, a one-stop mobile app for both on-demand and scheduled car services. All you need to do is select the service you need, pay through the app, and we will handle the rest. And based on your purchasing behavior and vehicle information, we give personalized offers tailored to you. Our app is so simple. We're saving your time, money, and hassle. These are some of our partners covering more than 700 locations in the kingdom, and we have more in the pipeline. We earn a transaction commission based on every service on the app. Plus, we charge corporate a monthly SaaS fee to manage their fleet. The aftermarket for car services here in Saudi is huge, growing from 6.5 billion in 2021 to 9.4 billion by 2027, and we are ready for it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Faisal Ghamdi, co-founder and CEO of Joy. My CFO and I both work for Abdulatif Jameel Motors. I manage some of their strategic partnerships and also run the Female Driving Project here in the Kingdom. And my CTO is a published researcher with several patents under his belt. Join us to put the joy back in car ownership. Thank you.
Thank you, Faisal. Our next founder is surely an adventurous one. He actually jumped from the highest tower in China. It's the highest tower, like a TV tower. He kept on correcting me on that. And I think we have many fearless founders in this batch indeed. Please help me welcome the founder of Farmunbox, Corvella.
We just closed a $2.4 million deal with Majid Al Futtaim Carrefour. Let me tell you why. 60% of fresh produce consumed here in GCC is imported from developing countries. Farm ownership in these countries is highly fragmented. And hence, there is anywhere between 5 to 7 middlemen between farm to shelf. Supermarkets have no way to verify the quality of their produce until it arrives at their doorstep. And this puts them at a huge risk as they are importing and retailing fresh produce that do not comply with food safety regulations. Farmunbox solves this. We are digitizing these fragmented farms, and through this process, we enable them to directly connect with international supermarkets, improving traceability, quality, and offering trade finance. By this, supermarkets can comply with food safety regulations, source better quality produce, and fix long-term contracts. GCC imports $5 billion of fresh produce from developing countries every year. On top of the Majid Al Futtaim contract, these are some of the leading brands using our platform. We have already secured orders worth $3 million. We make an 8% commission on each transaction. We are fully operational in UAE, and now we are entering the Saudi market. I'm Kuruvilla, the founder and CEO of Farmunbox. My team and I have extensive experience in international logistics, retail procurement, and agri-tech. We are bringing transparency to the international food business. Come, join us in our journey.
Thank you, Kura. Our next founder, since the internet became a thing in our lives, she had this obsession of understanding possibilities online. So she got her computer science degree and worked for 20 years in technical roles between news agencies and telcos. Please help me welcome the co-founder and CTO of Necopti, Dina.
هنا صدقت حلمي وبدأت قالوا عني زمان موهوم بيضيع وقت لا يوم سلمت.
Hi, I am Dina Al-Fouli, co-founder and CTO of Necopti. 500,000 members are served by Necopti platform since we launched it 2 years ago. Let me tell you why. In Egypt and most countries, if you are a doctor, lawyer, or an engineer, you are legally required to join a trade syndicate to get employed or to operate. Besides licensing, syndicates provide valuable services like health insurance, financial services, pensions, and much more. However, syndicates lack the technology and infrastructure to support all their members' needs. They still collect their payments in cash. They provide their services manually. They cannot integrate easily with different service providers, and there is a communication gap between them and their members. That's why we created Necopti, a plug-and-play platform for syndicates to easily collect payments, digitize services, and get connected with their members. Let me tell you how it works. We create a personalized access for each syndicate to allow members sign up, pay their fees, unlock their key services, along with the integrated ones from different service providers. And as a first-place winner in Visa Everywhere initiative, we partnered with Visa to transform the membership card into a financial card to enable members receive and pay their payments online. With 500,000 members, we have 130,000 monthly active users doing thousands of transactions on our app. And yes, we were profitable from the first year. We take a 2% commission fee on each payment transaction on our app and a SaaS subscription fee. We are a team with more than 40 years of experience in fintech, teleco, and digital transformation. And we are just getting started. In Egypt alone, there are 12 million members in more than 1,000 syndicates waiting to go digital. And as we signed in Ghana, we are opening the gates to the whole African continent. If you want to know how we are impacting the lives of millions of people, come talk to us.
هنا صدقت حلمي وبدأت قالوا عني زمان موهوم بيضيع.
Thank you, Dina. We're coming towards the end. That's number 15. I can't believe the time have passed really quickly. All right, we started with a singer, remember? Stock. We're closing with another. I tell you, this batch was quite interesting in terms of creativity and in terms of business acumen. He is a talented singer, dancer, and has a music video that's featured on MTV. He lived and worked in France, Singapore, US, UK, and Dubai. He has an MBA from INSEAD and worked for Zurich Insurance, Accenture, and London Insurance Market. His family have been working in the insurance business for 40 years. When V started writing, he also wrote about insurance. Please help me welcome the founder of Wellex, Vaibhav.
Insurers win when we are healthy. They are betting on our health, and they only make money when we don't fall sick. But hope is not a strategy. Instead, they must be proactive. And that's where Wellex comes in. Wellex provides insurers with a platform that enables them to engage with their customers every day, provide personalized recommendations, and to incentivize healthy behaviors. We're already working with companies like Apple, Google, Fitbit, Whoop, and many more to gain customer insights and then drive behavioral change. Through our platform, members are able to participate in wellness challenges. They receive rewards and discounts on healthy goods and services, and they can even earn cash back on their insurance premiums. Our members have improved their sleep by 10% and have improved their physical activity by more than 24%. This creates a win-win scenario where our members are getting healthier and our insurance companies are improving their bottom line. Companies like Salama Insurance and Dubai National are already working with us, and we're now speaking to insurers here in Saudi to expand over. And the past 2 months have been phenomenal. We've grown from 2 million in premiums to 10 million in premiums, and we've grown our insured member base by 400%. We charge our insurers a per-member SaaS fee and a percentage of premium. And between the UAE and Saudi Arabia alone, health and life insurers collect more than $14 billion in insurance premiums annually. This means that the immediately addressable market is extremely large. Believe it or not, but this was me. I lost 30 kilos. My health improved dramatically, and so did my confidence. I then made it my mission to give this power to all those around me. My name is Vaibhav Kashyap. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Wellex, and to make my vision a reality, I've put together a team of experts from finance, insurance, wellness, and tech who are working tirelessly to scale Wellex globally. If you want to join us as we change the insurance industry forever and make millions healthier, come see us at our booth.
Well, I can't be more proud, honestly. Us selecting these companies, investing in them, is our belief in the possibilities of these amazing founders, of the potential that they will have, and we will continue supporting them in this journey, and hopefully many more will come and join us, in these rounds and to support them more. And I want to thank everybody, especially these founders, for trusting, us in that program. And on behalf of my co-GP, Betty Young, who's not with us today, but have done most of the interviews with us and the support, and the head of our Accelerator, Devon Rajhi, as well, and the rest of the MENA team have done an immense job to bring all of that together. And I want to thank you for being in this room. It's not a short thing. It's not a small thing. We really appreciate every single one of you for being here to support our founders. So thank you for being with us here tonight. So our dear investors and honored guests today, that concludes our presentations for this evening. So we want to invite you to join our startups in the exhibition area, and where the founders will be waiting for you to receive your questions, to have discussions, hopefully second meetings after today. And before we do that, actually after that there's dinner, so please join us also for dinner after that. And before we conclude, I'd like to actually invite all our founders and the whole cohort actually to come and join us to the stage. Batch 4, please come to the stage and help me welcome all of these founders. And I would like to invite dearly and sincerely our partners and LPs. Please, Sanabil Investment, join us on the stage. Saudi Venture Capital Company team, please join us on the stage. Our mentors and 500 team would like to take a big picture, and you need to clap for them. They survived 15 companies. So thank you, everybody, and it was a great, great honor to have you all here today. A big shout out for Batch 4. Show me the energy. You're tired. Well, thank you so much, and have a lovely evening, everybody. All right. I want to come next to you. I think we'll go down one more. It's okay. We're done.